So, hi there everybody, great to be with you all again, lovely to see you all. Next stream will be on Tuesday, which is the 4th of March. Oh yes, it's the first of the month. A pinch and a punch for the first of the month, as they say. So, welcome to all of you. Let's see. Welcome to Manisco, to Nadia, to Oksana. Hello, Roland. Welcome to Victoria, welcome to Vitali, welcome to Nadia. Great to have you all. So let's start. Okay, this is the title. It says natural doesn't always mean better. How to spot if someone's trying to convince you with an appeal to nature. So, and this is a BBC article as always. So we got 3 spaces in the first one. Let's see if we can do this. And suggesting that natural products or ingredients are superior to those that are synthetic is a common in reasoning used by influencers, brands and politicians. Hi, White Stripes, and hello to Alex. Suggesting that are always, yes. Okay, it would be slightly adverb, Manu. Is a common argument in reasoning. Hi to Nad. Are invariably, are significantly, are inherently. Is a common misconception. In reasoning, alike for the last one. A fallacious argument is a common. So you're there and thereabouts on all of it, White Stripes. Hi Chaya, lovely to see you. A common argument in reasoning. Agree. So, hi Manu. Greetings to Joe Snake. Are in general superior. Is a commonplace in reasoning. Okay, so Murtakan inherently for the first one. Is a common misconception. That's very good. A common statement in reasoning. Are vastly superior. Hi Peter. A common premise. Premise is a good word, Vitali. A common point. A common argument in reasoning used by. Yes. Are greatly superior. Hi Julia. That's very good. And alike for the last one, says Julia as well. Renyard, lovely to see you. Are a common error in reasoning. So let's see this one. A common flaw in reasoning. A common postulate. Postulate's a good word as well. So. Are highly superior. So, suggesting that natural products or ingredients are inherently superior to those that are synthetic is a common flaw, a mistake, definitely 2 ice creams, White Stripes, in reasoning used by influencers, brands and politicians alike. So, peace is the answer, says Joe Snake. All we are saying. So, before writing this column, I had a hair appointment as my stylist, the smock cape around my neck, to the shampoo she'd use. Through is a good word. Fastened, says Oksana. As she adjusted, another good word from Alex. She referred to, as she wrapped the smock. She moved to the shampoo. Moved is a bit weak. She referred to. Referred is better meaning. Hi Sid, lovely to see you. She pointed to. For me, Nadia, that was the obvious one. As she flew the cape. No, through is much better. But your first answer, Oksana, I think is the ice cream word. As she placed, she referred to. Okay, so let's go in for this. As wrapped, she reached to. Hello, Typhall. Adorned. No, she referred to. So she gestured to. Yes, ice cream, Oksana. Fastened for the first one. Very definitely. She gestured to. I think pointed to is probably the closest in that from Nadia. She gestured to. She probably pushing her head towards it. It's a new line made from 90% natural, she explained. This one's easy. Yes, so well done, man. Well done, Alex. Made from 90% natural components. Yeah, components would work nicely now. Ingredients for Naren, Alex, and Victoria and Vitali. Would you consider using from? I might consider it, but I'm very used to using these BBC ones. Ingredients. Natural cotton fibres. You can't make shampoo from cotton fibres, Peter. Ingredients. 90% natural material, I suppose. Natural substances. Components. I think Sid substances works quite nicely. Ingredients for Nadia. Components for Victoria. Fibres. Materials. Natural herbs. Yeah, natural herbs, as opposed to industrially grown. Resources, natural material, components, raw materials. Yes, it needs to be plural, Chaya, but it works. It's a new line made from 90% natural raw materials. Hi Patricia, lovely to see you. So the accompanying contained a short description of each product. One shampoo used prickly pear, chumbela, another acai berries, a third incorporated chia seeds. No notification. So, leaflet, that looks pretty good. Pamphlet. Extract, good words, well done Oksana, well done White Stripes. Brochure, good word Nadia. Yeah. The accompanying bottle. It works now. Document. Yeah, bump. Okay, extract, prickly pear extract. Instruction. Instructions with an S. The accompanying brochure could be a brochure. Annotation, yeah. Prickly pear seeds. Yeah, you could use prickly pear seeds. You can eat prickly pears. They're actually quite tasty. Okay. Brochures, extract for Nadia, used prickly pear components, the accompanying booklet, yes Chaya, the accompanying box, the accompanying explanation, yes Victoria, pamphlet and extract from Julia, that looks pretty good, extract for Patricia, Chaya says catalogue, maybe. Okay, so the accompanying pamphlet. I don't know who it was with pamphlet, but somebody definitely got that. Prickly pear roots. It could be prickly pear roots as well. Prickly pear fruits. Chumbera. It's a cactus with big flat leaves like this and a round reddish thing that goes on top. They grow here wild. I like to taste almost everything. Yes, except tea. No, it's not a pear, it's a cactus. It's a cactus. Leaflets is a good word as well. Okay. So, and height and mannish as well. Let's see. When I got home, purchased shampoo bottles in hand, I took a look at the ingredients list. Composites. Okay, a pamphlet is a short description of something. It doesn't have to be sarcastic, Renyard. In the 18th century and the 19th century, pamphlets were usually quite sarcastic, but not necessarily today. So, closer for Oksana, closer for White Stripe, a quick look for Vitali, closer for Alex, closer for Nadia, closer for Muratkan. A quick look for Renyard is good. A closer look for... Nah, a thorough look, says Oksana, which is good. A quick look, for Julia, a careful look, a closer look. The instruction looks like the Quixote. Is clearly a small book. A furtive look. Furtive works as well. A close look, says Sid. A cursory look is a very nice word, Patricia. A brief look from Murtakan. High Vandana, closer and quick. A detailed look for Sid. A perfunctory look, that's a good word. Elena, welcome Elena. A close look, says Manu. A perfunctory look. Perfunctory for Julia and Patricia. A proper look, that works, Manisco. A wary look at the ingredients. A scrutinizing look. I took a closer look. Yeah, it's the one that collocates easily the best with this. Greetings, Elena. A rapid look. Yes, Patricia. A scrutinized look. As I would probably say a scrutinizing. So, citral alcohol, glycerin, benhentrimonium chloride, isopropyl mystriate. Common laboratory made ingredients. Worried me. Quite common. It could be a close look as well. I took a close look, or I took a closer look. I took a close look, I took a closer look. They're both good, Chaya. That worried me. All common ingredients. Very good, Alex. Rather common. Very common. They worried me. In common. No. Perfunctory means doing something as your duty, but without much interest. A Sherlock Holmes look, which worried me. With rather common ingredients. That's very close, Peter. All common ingredients. Though common ingredients. Surprisingly common ingredients. Okay, so all common ingredients, but none worried me. Yep, 3 sentences. We could put some semicolons in them. Sounds like a potion, the recipe for a Harry Potter potion. Okay, so all common laboratory made ingredients, none worried me. That worried me, says Patricia. All common, says Manish. Nothing worried me. Yes. Nothing worried me, it works. Which, but it's a new sentence, so no. But none of which, despite being in far greater quantities than any of the fruit extracts, were in the brand's adverts. Despite being present, they were mentioned. Good white stripes. Despite being present, not despite being... Featuring doesn't quite work, Vitali. So in order to understand, you need a chemistry degree. But that's easy. Thank you, Sehan. Dispensed. Been dispensed. Indicated. We're indicated. The second one is good, Olga. Indicated for the second. Were mentioned. Good, Oksana. Despite being present. Were put. Good, Nad. Were used. Good, Nadia. Were used. That's good for Renyard. Absent, present. Despite being present in the first one. Prevalent is a good one as well. Mutakan. Were absent. So present and absent. I get this. Absent for the second one. Were absent in the brand's adverts. That's very good. Despite being present. Yeah, despite being present. Were omitted. Good word. Were mentioned. Highlighted. I don't believe it. Chaya's going to get an ice cream. Well done, Chaya. They were not mentioned. They were not... None of which, despite being used in far greater quantities than any of the fruit extracts, were highlighted in the brand's adverts. Notice this none at the beginning. But none of them were highlighted. So, but none of which, despite being used in far greater quantities than any of the fruit extracts, that bit we can take out, were highlighted in the brands. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be weren't. But none of which were highlighted in the brand's adverts. And you've got an extra bit added here. Patricia said used, which is perfectly good. That none is too far back in the beginning. Yes, probably. Okay, but none of which, despite being used in far greater quantities. Hi, Susanta. So, let's continue. That had been used, perhaps successfully in my case, is hundreds of years old. So the writer bought these because of this. Long hyphens instead of commas would have been better. Yes, I think I agree with you there, White Stripes. The shampoo is hundreds. The ingredients, perhaps successfully in my case, is 100 years old. The formula, the tricks, yes, Oksana. The methodology, yes, White Stripes. The stuff that had been used, the method, yes, Louise. The ingredients, amount. It's not about ingredients and amount. It's about the marketing. The marketing that had been used would work very nicely as well. The process that had been used. The method, yes, Nadia. It's not about the product, perhaps successfully. So let's see. Oksana's trick, the strategy, good, Chaya. The trick, yes. The coaxing, not the recipe, the machine, not quite, Sid. Okay, the advertisement, the tactic, the stratagem. Well done, White Stripes. So the stratagem, the strategy, yes, Nadia. The tactic that had been used. The mirage, that's good nothing. The idea. Were featuring, yes. It does. Okay, they were featuring. It does make grammatical sense. Yes. The ploy. Good word, Roland. The methodology. Yes, Patricia. Okay, so the tactic that had been used. It is often the method, the tale. So it's often on social media by brands and influencers and by politicians, the globe. The ploy. Ploy is a great word, Patricia. It's often used. It's often hailed. Yeah. Promulgated. I like promulgated. Around the globe for white stripes and nah. Viral doesn't work. It's often advertised. It's often mentioned. Around the globe for Rainyard. Yes, around the globe. Presented. Floated is a good word from Julia. Around the globe. Employed. Employed is the closest word to the answer yet. It's good for Alex. Hi, Pablo. Impose. Across the globe. Across works as well. Promoted around the globe. Endorsed. Sold. Throughout the globe. Yes, I guess throughout would work. Popular. Abused. Abused is a good word, man. Well done, man. Floated is a good word. Across. Plugged. Yes. A bit on the informal side, but it works. Mentioned around the globe. Deployed. That's the word, Nadia. I'm pretty sure that is the word. Deployed. Ice cream for Nadia. Is often seen. Is often blown out of all proportion. So well done, Nadia. All over the globe. All over the globe. Around the globe. Is often deployed. I wondered about this because deployed, normally you deploy troops or you deploy forces or you deploy hardware. Okay. Often called an appeal to nature. It is one of the most commonly seen types of logical or flaws in reasoning that can make a sound surprisingly convincing. Displayed. Good word, P. Well done, P. Employ and deploy. Yes. Deploy is much less used, Alex. A logical error. Good. You still got it, Nadia. So fallacies that for white stripes. Logical pitfall for Roland. Fallacies for Vitali. A proposition. A lie. Can make a lie sound convincing. Very good. Fallacy. Make a nescient sound. An error for Olga. Arguments. A logical fallacy. Yes. Logical fallacy. Can make a fallacy sound. A logical error. That's very good, Murtakan. Fallacy and argument. An argument. Welcome, Carlos Ernesto. Logical inference. So let's... Okay, fallacies for Manish. A misconception. And nirvana fallacies. A falsehood is a logical falsehood, a logical fallacy. Yeah, a logical fallacy which can make a claim sound surprisingly convincing. A delusional fallacy. That works, Victoria. That works. A delusional fallacy. a logical delusion. A logical delusion. I think it works. But fallacy's the word. So, let's continue. Error. Yes, maybe. So, hi all, I'm back. Am I back? Can you all hear me? I hope so. Okay. I'm back. Good. I'm sorry about that. That was a problems with my connection. Okay. So anytime you hear someone make a claim that a product or a practice is because it is natural, or that one is, or even harmful because it's not natural, this is the naturalistic fallacy at work. Okay. So these two words are opposite. Tenable, or that one is not. That's good. Well done, White Stripes. These two words are opposites. So, benevolent, if efficacious, ineffective, malign, superior, noxious, toxic. These are pretty good words. Is organic. Better and worse. Well done, mannish. Superior and inferior. Yes, that's it. That one is natural, that one is superior and one is inferior. This is the naturalistic fallacy at work. One is superior, one is inferior. Okay, and continue. Is viable. So are didn't hurry to come into your head. Superior and inferior, but better and worse, you'd got the idea. So are that something is as nature intended, or that something is bad because it is a chemical or synthetic. Odds. Arguments. Odds doesn't work, Carlos Ernesto. Arguments, yes. Claims, definitely. Just because is bad. Just because. I like that. Just because, Vitali. Allegations that. There's good, Renyard. Only because that are so are odds. Odds doesn't work, but only because, yes, Carlos Ernesto. Claims that only because. Good, White Stripes. Only because, yes, Nan. So are theories. That's a good word, Olga. Well done, Olga. So are claims. Just because. Well done, Renyard. Are claims, but is bad purely because. Bad just because. Good, Alex. Claims. All because. Good word. Solely because. Well done, Elwa. Claims that something is bad. Asseverations is bad exclusively. Good word, White Stripes. Just because for mannish. Claims is bad mainly because. Yes, Manisco. Exactly because. Uniquely because. Just because. Hi, Philippe. Merely because. And that is going to be an ice cream for no thing. Well done, no thing. You got the right answer. So, merely because. So, arguments. Who else got arguments? Someone else got arguments. They're definitely. Solely because. Merely because. Pronouncements. Exclusively because. Okay, so are arguments that something is as nature intended, or that something is bad specifically because. Merely because. Hello, Yuri-san. Lovely to see you. Especially because... Ah, yes. Patricia said arguments. Then you get your chocolate ice cream with anything you want on top, Patricia. Nature is in many ways wonderful, and it has to teach us a lot. That's the meaning, but it's 2 words. And we saw this yesterday. It has a thing or two to teach us. I like that, a thing or two. That's a good one. Simply because, yes, Olga, some lessons, good Philippe, a whole lot. Well done, Oksana. Well done, Oksana. Ice cream to Oksana there, definitely. A whole lot. Good, Peter. As of 1st of March, I'm starting to learn English seriously. A good lesson. A lesson to teach. Okay. A great deal. A great deal. It has a great deal to teach us. Even forbidden fruit, definitely. You can have slices of the apple from the Garden of Eden. A thing or two to teach us. A great deal. Notice this phrase, a great deal. I've been pushing you with it in the in the transformations, and we saw it yesterday. A great deal, meaning a lot. Okay. A great deal of work, exactly, Philippe. So why isn't it true that something is better because it comes from nature? This one's going to be easy. It's okay, Yuri. Just because, says White Stripes. Just for Philippe. Just or simply for Vitali. Simply for Alex. Simply for Muratkan. Just for Oksana. Just for Manish. Then I fear for the progeny. Only because, says Renyard. Just because, says Sid. Only or just for Nan. Just for Peter. Only for Nadia. Only for Elena. Merely just only for Vandana. Well done, Vandana. I thought it was merely for the previous one. Solely, just, simply, merely. Well done, Vandana gets the ice cream for this one. Will this article go into epistemological philosophy? Not quite. Merely for Nad, yes, merely for Nad. Manish, only for Olga. Okay. And this is another one we have seen before. For one thing, because nature, of course, does not have intentions, not in any conscious sense as such, nor intentions to be good or help humans specifically. 3 words. Well done, White Stripes. But notice the 2, Vitali. 2 doesn't work. Nor does it want. Nor does it have. Nor does it have for Patricia. Hi, Slipknot. Nor has it any intentions. That's very good, Vandana. Nor a plethora of intentions. Nor does it have Philippe, but yes, nor does it have, well done, Nadia, nor does it promote. Okay, nor does it have, well done, Julia, this inversion after nor at the beginning of a phrase. Nor does it have good, Nan. Well done, Philippe. Notice have, not has not. Okay, nor does it have. Nor does it intend. Well done, Olga. Nor does it have, nor does it display intentions to be good. Yes, that would work very nicely, Peter. So the way these two sentences fit together is not very good, Alex. I quite agree with you. Okay, so nature, of course, nature does not have intentions. Not in any conscious sense. So as nature is not conscious, nor does it. Oh, yeah, I can see what you're saying. It's not a good sentence. Let's see. One thing. Okay, so it does not have intentions, nor does it have intentions to be good. And I think that's the idea. It does not have intentions, nor does it have intentions to be good. And I think it would be better. It does not have intentions in any conscious sense. And if we took out this such and put a long dash in a conscious sense, nor does it have instruction, that would work perhaps. Okay, so let me go back to what it was, and let's try a next one. We do not need to get too philosophical to, nor does it have good intentions. I don't know math, nor do I know number theory. Yeah. Syntactically, yeah, I consider it lacking as well. Okay, to get this, to believe this, to consider this, to comprehend this, to understand this. Understand is the best one. To grasp this, well done, Nadia. To dissect this, to delve into this, to get this, to understand or get from Vandana, to interpret this, yes, Chaya, to grasp this, well done, Philippe. So I think there are two ice creams out there. To get this, to understand this. Well, actually, ancient Greeks and Spinoza would argue with this. To realise this. To fathom this, to cotton on to this, to cotton on to this, to appreciate this. Good word, Philippe. So we don't need to get too philosophical to grasp this. That's Nadia and Philippe who got that one. To figure this, to make sense of this. Okay. It's a fair. Okay, so conceive this, to wrap our heads round this, to figure this out. Just consider a of nature's creations. It could be grasp, it could be comprehend. Murat Khan. They're all correct answers. Yeah, it's just that's the one the author decided to use. I think that they're all good, Murat Khan. So a plethora, a product, a result, a sample of. That sounds pretty good to me. A miracle of. I think sample's the only one I really like so far. A manifestation, could be. A majesty for. A sample, yes, Philippe. Yeah. That's good then, Victoria. Just consider a specimen, a sample. A handful. Just consider a handful of nature's creations. A unit of nature's creations. A wonder of nature's creations. One more, and this is going to be the last one. A slice. A pathway. A handful. A few. So, just consider a handful of. A bunch of. Yes, Manu. Definitely a bunch of nature's creations. So, last one for today. Arsenic, which can kill an adult with as little as 70 milligrams, is natural. So is asbestos, which cancer. A dose, says Oksana. A dose, says Nan. A dose which precipitates. You could use precipitates. A dosage. Yeah, a dosage would work as well, Slipknot. Good to see you, Slipknot. Which causes, good for Oksana. A dose for Manu. Dose. It's without dosis. It's without the extra S, Carlos Ernesto. A fistful of. Yeah, a handful of. Which causes, good Nan. Which causes, good for Vitali. Causes for Slipknot. Causes for Carlos Ernesto. A dose for Nadia. Causes for Carlos Ernesto. A portion. Yes, a portion for Philippe. Which causes for Julia. A dose of for Patricia. Which triggers. Triggers is a good word, Murat Khan. An amount. As little as. Yes, Sid. A volume. But notice 70 mg is not a volume. It would have to be 70 milliliters. A weight as little as. Which develop. Which causes. A pinch. Pinch is a good word from Victoria. I like it. A dose which provokes. Good, Renyard. A dose for Julia. A quantity. Okay, that causes. Which causes? Good for Sid. Good Manish. A vial. A pill. A fraction. So. A dose. Which causes. A amount. Yes, an amount. It would have to be an amount, wouldn't it, Manish? Which causes. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm going to stop there. I wouldn't trust Trump as far as I could throw him, nor do I trust his vice president. Which results in. Which results in. You need an in with that, Victoria. So, thank you all for coming. It's been great having you all. Next stream is on Tuesday, which is a dosage. Yes, dosage does work, Chaya. Tuesday 4th of March. We're in March now. At 10 a.m. UK time. My pleasure, Murat Khan. Thank you, Oksana. Have a great weekend. That as such. Yeah, I quite agree with you with that as such. I didn't like it when I read it. But, well, so thank you all. It's been great having you all. And thank you to Alex and Carlos Ernesto and Chaya and Elena. Thank you to Julia and Philippe and Manisco and Manish. Thank you to Manu and Murat Khan. Thank you to Julia and Elena and Nadia and Nad. Thank you to Oksana and Olga and Patricia and Peter. Thank you to Renyard and Sid and Slipknot and Vandana and Victoria. Thank you to Yassine. Thank you to Yuri. Thank you to Vitali. And thank you to White Stripes. It's been great having you all here once again. You don't have the cards. Wolf. And he says, I don't play cards. I love it. Have a wonderful time, all of you. Oh dear. Okay, so. Yeah, you're not in a position to. But not sexily written. Yeah, I think you're right with that one, Patricia. So, take care, all of you. Look after yourselves. And I will see you on Tuesday. No problem, Yuri. You come back when you can. Thank you, Taifo. It's been a pleasure. Yurichka's back. Yes, he's back. Definitely. So, take care, all of you, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday. So, let's go to